Hey everyone, Dirk here at GC Blues 45. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to do a post game report last night, folks. Really, I did, but I got a little tired afterwards. But you know what? I can tell you how I did. Another 6-4 night. 6-4-0. Now I'm at. How many here? Where's my pen? Oh, I didn't put it in there. So where did I put it? Okay. All right, folks. Let me fix this. Okay. Okay. That puts me at 130, 89, and 28 for the season, so that's not bad. How I do going into the Olympic break, we'll find out. Okay, tonight we got 7 games on the dock. So, without further ado, remember, if you haven't come across this video and happen to like it, give me that thumbs up tools or report to helps keep the channel going. Remember, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that bell icon. Be notified every time I upload a new video by clicking the bell icon. And folks, if you haven't seen it yet, I hanged up a new thing, which is right there. You see it? There it is. That's a canvas I got on Hall of Fame Baseball Day, and oh, it's a little crooked. Let me fix it. And believe it or not, I got that in 2023. I got that in 2023. And I haven't hung it up till now because I was trying to find a place to put it. I think it looks very nice. And on that, that's at the time the living Cardinal Hall of Famers. And sadly, there's only one left now, and that's Ozzy. On that frame, there's only one left, and it's Ozzy. Yep. All right, so let's get right into it. Starting off at 7 o'clock Eastern with the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Devils. Oh, by the way, I noticed you noticed also. I wanted to say this. I hope you noticed in the video. I forgot to mention where to watch the San Jose and Chicago game last night. I hate when that happens. And I'm gonna mess up on this one. All right, Chicago at Columbus at the Devils. This is a good divisional matchup. Currently, the Blue Jackets are 27, 20, and 7 and 61 points. The Devils are 28, 25, and 2 and 58 points. So near chair point wise, record wise, not too quite. But it's going to be a good matchup. And Columbus are the underdogs, even though they're a minus. But this one you be the judge on. Columbus is a minus 112 to the Devils minus 108. Now, the Devils are the favorite, so on this one, to determine, I'm going And this is the final meeting between these two teams. The Devils took the first meeting. Columbus took the second meeting. Columbus and sorry, the Devils win the third meeting. All games were pretty close. But the ones that New Jersey won, they win by 1 goal. So we'll see what happens. This one's in New Jersey. Anything can happen. And I don't know why the Jackets are not the favorite. The Jackets are 9-1-0 in the last 10 games, with the Devils 6-4-0. And I'm going, I'm going Columbus on this one. I think Columbus can do it. And you can watch us on FanDuel, Sportsnet Ohio, and MSG Sportsnet, which is the streaming home of everything MSG, Madison Square Garden Network. All right, next are the Capitals at the Flyers. Now, the Flyers, now this is another divisional matchup, Metropolitan Division matchup. Looks good. Currently, the Caps are 28, 22, and 7 and 63 points. The Flyers are 24, 20, and 10 and 58 points. MoneyLine has the Flyers as a favorite to minus 123 to a plus 110. Now, folks, let me tell you something. When I was deciding on what jersey I wanted to wear, by the way, this is the first meeting between these two teams. Second meeting is 22 days later. Then they got the next final two meetings in March. So first two meetings are this month. And the second meeting, by the way, is after the Olympic break. Flyers are 2-6-2 with 1 point. Currently on a 4-game losing streak with 1 point. The Caps, they're 4-5-1, currently running a 3-game winning streak. So I don't know why the Flyers are the favorites. Maybe because they got a better record against the Caps recently. But in this case, I'm going Capitals. I'm going underdogs on this one once again. I'm going underdogs because I don't see the Flyers winning. Because especially they've lost four games, and so yeah. And you can watch this on NBC Sports Philadelphia and Momentum 2, which is the home of everything Washington sports. Hold on, let me check. You know what? I'm actually changing that. Teams have a hard time winning back to back. Washington played last night, so alright, hold on here, folks. Alright, good. This thing must be stubborn, and so. But you know what though? I got another one on standby, just in case. Alright, we're going to Philadelphia on this one. Because Philadelphia did not play last night, but Washington did, so. And Chiefs have a hard time winning back to back, so we'll see what happens. I think they're probably showing a Wizards game on Momentum 1, so that's why it's on 2. Alright, also 7 o'clock Eastern is the Ottawa Senators at the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, Ottawa played last night, and they won. They're currently 27, 21, and 7. Carolina is 34, 15, and 6. And um, by the way, Ottawa's 61 points, Carolina 74 points. So this is going to be a good interdivisional matchup in the Eastern Conference. Carolina are the favorites at minus 175 to a plus 145. Okay. Second meeting between these two teams. Final meeting is in April. Only meeting in Carolina, too. Senators are 6-2 and 2. Carolina 6-1 and 3. Hoo-hoo. And currently, Ottawa's on a 4-game winning streak. You know what? I am gonna go. You know what? I'm going Carolina because Ottawa played last night. I don't think they'll win. And also, Carolina's also on a 7-game point streak while Ottawa's on 8. So we'll see what can happen. And you can watch this on, by the way, on TSN 5, RDS, and FanDuel Sportsnet South in Carolina. At 7:30 Eastern, it's the Buffalo Sabres at the Tampa Bay Lightning. Now, the Sabres played last night and won, and they're currently 32, 18, and 5. 32, 18, and 5, and 69 points. Tampa is 35, 14, and 7, and 74 points. And lately, Buffalo's been on a tear, but lately they've been sliding. But they're still good and in the hunt. I mean, they have been. I mean, literally, they've been on a tear of late. Um, and the money line has the Sabres as the underdogs of a plus 160 to a minus 192 Tampa favorites. And just remember, this is a 7:30 Eastern. So, anything. And this is the first meeting between these two teams. Second meeting is 25 days later after the Olympic break. So, yeah, bear with it, folks. Sabres are 7-2 and 1. Lightning are 8-1 and 1. Currently, um, Lightning on a 3-game winning streak. Buffalo is on a 1-game winning streak. And also, folks, let me tell you this. I checked. And Buffalo, they've every time they play a back to back, they win one, lose one, or lose one, win the other. So, and they just won. And by the way, Buffalo was on a 5-game winning streak after that. Law before that loss, their loss against Montreal. So now they're starting a new win streak. And the Lightning, well, they're currently on a point streak themselves. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11. Oh, they were on 11. They're currently on a 6-game point streak. So, but you know what? As much as I like Buffalo winning, I don't see it happening. I think the streak's going to continue. Win one, lose one, lose the other half of the back to back. Especially if they lose the first half, they win the second half. But in this case, I think they're going to lose. So I'm going to tap on this one. And you can watch this on ESPN Plus and stream it on Hulu. So basically, stream it on ESPN Plus and on Hulu. Also 7:30 Eastern, it is the Pittsburgh Penguins at the New York Islanders. Now this is another good divisional matchup. There's good divisional matchups going on right now, and this one's a good one. This one's another Metropolitan Division matchup. Currently, the Penguins played last night. They are 28, 15, and 11, and 67 points. The Islanders, who also played last night, are 30, 21, and 5, and 55 points. And the Penguins are the favorites, even though both teams are a minus. The Penguins are minus 108 to minus 112. Kind of tell you something there. And once again, both teams played last night. This is the second meeting between these two teams. Pittsburgh played the following played on in October. Pittsburgh taking the first meeting. So, and both teams lost last night. So, um, hmm. I'm going Penguins on this one. I'm going for the underdogs on this. And you can watch this on TNT, simulcast on True TV, streaming on HBO Max, and up in Canada, you can watch this on TVA Sports. Okay, at 8:30 Eastern is the Toronto Maple Leafs at the Edmonton Oilers. And you should see I'm wearing my Oilers Phonetics brand breakaway. Currently, the Maple Leafs are 26, 21, and 9 and 61 points. Edmonton's 28, 20, and 8 and 64 points. Good interdivisional, interconference matchup. Looks pretty good. Oilers are the favorites at minus 185 to a plus 154. And this is the final meeting between these two teams. Edmonton took the first in December. Let's see what happens. And yep, found the last 10 confirm it. Currently, Toronto's on a 2-game winning streak, but they're 3-5-2 in the last 10, and Edmonton is 5-4-1 in the last 10. They're on a 1-game losing streak, but I'm going Edmonton on this. Let's go Oilers. You can watch this on Sportsnet and TVA Sports. And finally, the nightcap tonight is the Seattle Kraken at the Anaheim Ducks. Currently, the Kraken are 26, 19, and 9 and 61 points. The Ducks are 29, 23, and 3 and also 61 points. So the winner of this game will hop on. Will either the Ducks will hop Seattle, or Seattle will stay where they're at, because no, Ducks will stay where they're at, or the Kraken will hop over the Ducks. This is for fourth place in the Pacific Division, so this is a good Pacific Division matchup. MoneyLine has the Ducks as the favorites at minus 135 to a plus 114. Final meeting between these two teams. Seattle took the first two. The Ducks took the last meeting in January, so anything can happen. We'll see what happens. And the Ducks have been on a tear of late. They are 8-2-0 in the last 10. Seattle 5-4-1. I am going Ducks because I think the Ducks can win. And like that, we are done. And also, by the way, folks, remember you can watch this on, and this is also going to be on TNT, simulcast on True TV, and on HBO Max. Streaming on HBO Max. And we're done, folks. That is it for tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will try to do a post-game report tonight. And as always, folks, please stay safe, take care. Remember the Lord's watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Until then, peace.